Oh my God.
Attend anyone. Attend TikTok. Attend. Put your feet up. Attend. Don't close your eyes. Don't close your eyes. Attend.
The appreciation of life happens at the doors of death. This story happened on December 30th, 2016. I remember this day because it was the day I almost died. Ladies and gentlemen, I have bad skin. Not just bad skin, but I used to suffer from psoriasis as a child. It's not a skin condition you really want. It's very mild now, but before treatment, I had bad skin. But your boy is good now. You know who else has psoriasis? Kim Kardashian. So, yeah, do with that information what you will. Anyway, the psoriasis gave me some skin issues throughout puberty by giving my pimples some extra spotlight. I would have these big noticeable pimples on my face and they were getting bigger over the years, and whenever I would seek treatment from a doctor, he would just say, no big deal, puberty, just pimples, no big deal. Are you sure, doc? It's been bothering me for a while now. No big deal. So I took it as no big deal. Oopsie daisy, bro. December 30th, I woke up weak as hell. The world was swaying to the point where I couldn't even get out of bed, and my head hurt like a mother. My brother and I shared a room at the time, and I told him to go call my mom, and she came rushing, bro. My mother just so happened to be a nursing practitioner, and from the way I was looking, she took me right to the hospital. She and the doctor went over some medical stuff of which I couldn't even follow because I was battling it out just to keep awake. Then my mother left me in the care of the doctor because she had to go on with her work that day. Akende, I'm just going to give you an injection for your treatment, okay? Okay. The doctor lifts up my arm, and I don't know. I don't know what happened. But when the injection plunged itself into my skin, the liquid pushed through into my blood, and my body went, haha, I'm in danger. Oh my God.
Attend TikTok. Attend. Put your feet up. Attend. Don't close your eyes. Don't close your eyes. Attend.
I'm not lying. I swear I was losing consciousness. The world was just going dark. I was losing my vision, and my body lost all function. I was out of it. The white hole of light kept getting thinner and thinner. All sounds just quiet and quiet. Is this how death feels? I don't feel anything. Nothing at all. I was dying. I was laughing. For some reason, my thoughts were the most clear at this point. This end point. I was laughing because I was like, so this is what dying is like. Because usually, when it comes to something like dying, no one can really elaborate on what it's like, if you get what I mean. Straight out of high school, my life was just starting, and now it was ending. But 18 years living up to this moment right now, what had those years been for? Missed opportunities turned to regrets. Myself always next, and when my head hits the bed, that's as good as it gets. Day in, day out. All over again. What a boring life it was. Well, I guess this is the end. How are you feeling? Well, what happened? You fainted. What? Fainted? I ain't no bitch. What did you give me? That was just water. That was just some bullshit she told me. My mother later told me that there was some concentrated amount of bacteria infection in my blood because my psoriasis kept housing those pimples. So they used a strong antibacterial drug called Cetriaxone, and I had an allergic reaction to the medicine, and it put me in anaphylactic shock. An anaphylactic shock is fatal because your blood pressure just drops suddenly, your airways narrow, which blocks your breathing, and no breathing, no oxygen, boom, you're finished. I was lucky. When I felt better, I went home and spent the rest of the day in thought. I thought about life and what I wanted out of it. I thought about what I wanted to do, where I wanted to go. I had just graduated the 12th grade and was about to go to university. I wanted a do-over. And what better way to start? The period of high school and its highs and lows. And I wanted something more, something better. And I have those stories. Maybe I'm gonna tell them one day. Moral of this story: out of all the things in life that you're sure of can happen, out of all the promises that can be made, the one promise of life is death. It's the one thing you're guaranteed in life. One day it will all be over. You don't ever want to look back on your life with regrets, what ifs, and maybes. What if I had the courage to stay true to myself? What if I had the courage to express how I feel? What if I let myself be happier? Time is non-refundable, and you can't waste it on things that don't matter. People who won't stick around for you, and not putting what you want first. It's your life. Do what makes you happy. Take the risks necessary. You never know what comes your way. The one promise will one day be fulfilled, and you wouldn't want all your what ifs to turn into I wish I had. Live your life today, because tomorrow isn't promised.